Well, greetings and salutations. We're going to play some standard. Yay! Just love me some standard. Alright, so what I'm trying to do here is get a ship called the USS Erie. Whether it was real or not, meh, I don't know. It's an American ship and I want it. So, what I have to do, excuse me, what I have to do is I have to, for my first mission, I have to cause 125,000 in damage. Now, none of these things that I have to do here involve killing any ships. It's all damage. So I have to use either a Soviet or a French ship. And I have them lined up now. So that is cause 125,000 damage. Detected ribbons. Now, that's going to be interesting because I'm going to have to probably use a destroyer. 10 isn't that bad. It'll probably take about 10 games, maybe 5 games, I'm not positive. So you have to bear with me on a... Now, I can use bigger ships, but I don't know. I might try Krasny Krim, which is a Soviet cruiser. I do have the Arkhotnik, which is a Soviet destroyer, but their torpedo is very limited. As far as range goes, it's like 4.8 kilometers, which ain't much. But it is only detected ribbons. I mean, I will try to contribute as much as I can to the actual battle. But getting kills or wins is not the priority here, unfortunately. That's exactly how the cookie crumbles here in this game. And then this one is damage. And that moves the tier up to between 5 and 6. I'll probably use the British ships, battleships, either King George or Duke of York. And then this one is set fire 20 times. No, it isn't fire damage, it's just setting the actual fire. So if I use maybe the same battleships, and just set it at HE, that should work on that. And then 200,000 HP and damage to ships with tier 7 to tier 8, and that can be either I think it's Commonwealth and Americans. I'll probably go with American. I have a lot of American battleships at tier 7. I could probably use those. And then the last one is cause 25,000 damage ships by setting fires. I could probably use American cruisers on that, and that's tier 7 to tier 8. I fully expect to get sunk, so it's not a big deal. I probably won't hang around for the rest of the game. If I do get sunk, I'll just go on to the next ship, because I have 349 ships, and pretty much all the American ones except for the Salem and the Nicholas, or the Nichols. I don't know, one of the two. It's a tier 4 destroyer. It's usually given out in special modes that I pretty much have no interest in. There is a new special mode that's out. It's called War Tales. It's right now I don't have the right ship set up for it, but this is not a bad mode. I played this yesterday. I went 10-1. I killed 62 ships, and I used it in Nevada the entire time. So it was a tier 4 setup. One of my games turned out to be my highest kill game was a 12. I got 12 kills. I mean, they are AI ships, so they're not completely terrible, but it was fun. I knocked out the rest of the Havoc weekly mission with that. And I will be probably leaving the microphone on the whole time. This isn't like Call of Duty. Call of Duty, I scream and swear, and I don't want to scream and swear on the microphone. So, all right. So this is War Tales, and like I said, it's 5 against a bunch of AI. I pretty much knew the pattern once I went into it. There was I only played 2 modes, and it was Bleeding Heart, which you have to escort a damaged battleship, the Vanguard, to a certain spot, and then fend off all the ships. And they come in at the same time, in the same area, in the same amount of ships. So once you get the pattern down, you know where they're going to show up, and you compensate yourself. The other one was, I think it was called Frost Sword, and that one is you take their base and then you guard the base against them taking it back. I lost the first one that I played, even though I killed 7 ships, but somehow we lost the battle. So I went 10-1, 11 games. It was pretty good. A pretty good match. So let's get out of this. I'll go back into the evil standard, and then, like I said, I have the choice of these ships, and it's damage, so I'm probably going to go with battleships. And then in the next section where it's detected ribbons, and pretty much a detected ribbon is you throw yourself out there, you get detected, and then you pull back. I know that people expect the destroyers to do a certain thing in this game, but you know what? I'll try, but I'm there to get detected ribbons. And if I don't get my detected ribbons, there's no point in me just keep throwing myself in there if it's not happening. So, detected ribbons first, and then everything else second. Alright, so these are the qualifying ships. I will probably take out Brentonage, which has, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 guns. And those guns are 340 millimeters, which is just shy of 14 inches. Or the OKT Revolution, yeah. These foreign ships have interesting names. And this is a 305, and the 305 is a 12-inch gun, and it's 4x3, so that's 12 guns. Versus the 10 gun, but the other ship had bigger guns. So I might switch back and forth until we get our damage. We will then know when we got our damage once it's I think, what did I say it was? Because I can't remember anything. Oops, that was it. Now I have some of these ships that they show here, like I have the Jervis, but I'm probably not going to use the Jervis. Jervis is a destroyer, and I'm just not going to be able to pound out that much damage that I could in the Duke of York or the King George. I also have this one, this Blizzawiki. Not really sure how to pronounce that, but you only have to set fires. You don't have to make them last. They just have to be set. And then, so I got to get 125,000 in damage. Probably take a couple of games. So we'll see what happens. But I fully expect to get sunk. If you don't fully expect to get sunk, the game won't be any fun. Believe me. you go out there, you think you're invincible, and then everybody runs the other direction, and you get left alone, or something to that effect. Excuse me. Oh. All right. All right. Are we all set here? Microphone's on. Play. Play. And what are we gonna do first? The Bretonage, probably. Now I got a few of these things. I can make a few more here. That just gets you to maximum battery range, maximum movement speed, and cooldown for all consumables, which is a plus. All right. Have at it. Hopefully I won't get stream sniped. We're hoping for no two brothers. But tier 4 is as far as talent goes. There is a carrier in the game, which, you know, don't necessarily want to go towards A. I'd rather stay out in the open. Because I have to be able to maneuver. I'm not going to survive if I don't maneuver. This is the Bretonage, Brantagny. I don't know. Don't know how to pronounce it. It's French. That's all I'm gonna. I can pronounce French. Okay, torpedo planes are heading this. Well, not this way. It's probably going to go towards the battleship that's up at the top of the mini map. If you look. Come on, here for some damage, baby. Let's damage a few people. Alright, good shot. Because smoke means not much in AI, but in here it does. You can't see squat. Come on, where'd he go? Double back into his smoke? No, he did not. Now, me spotting this destroyer will help the people that are buried in that smoke. There you go. One down. I'm going to spin around in a circle here, and as I do, my guns will be lining up on the other side. Alright, the Montecucolo there is done. So is that Clemson. I'm going to get a shot at this Corvair. No, he's behind that hill. Isasaguchi is behind that hill. And the Iron Duke is right there. Corvair is out. There's the carrier. Come on, give me my guns. And I missed the Iron Duke. He's barely moving. Sure, somebody wants me to push up, but I play like I play. You're really gonna lead a destroyer to get him at all. Especially with AP loaded. The reason you don't really hear a lot of sounds is because I have all my sounds off. You won't hear my commanders. You won't hear other people talking. Sitting still helps, for me. I like to keep moving myself.
Alright, good job. Oh, there's only a few people left. Again, probably get sunk, but life's rough. Gonna wait for the Isaguchi, should be coming out right there. Might as well fire them all off. There he is. Figures. And I missed the celebrities or whatever that it's pronounced. Celebes. Alright, gotta spin my guns to the other side. My carrier is like bent up way up into the corner of the map here. Right over there. Ooh, nice hit for me. Yeah, again, I'm sure that battleship would like me to be over there with him, but he's gonna die. And there he goes. Just here for damage, folks. Hardly ever play standard. This guy's gonna die. Oh yeah, shoot HE, that's fun. I don't know where that destroyer is. Yeah, now you're gonna go broadside to me. $60,000 in damage. My carrier's out here somewhere. Probably should regroup with it. Oh, there's the. Come on, guns. Get over there. Oh, that was really good. carriers can't spot for you anymore, so it's not like I'm going to be able to... Although I got a lot of health. We might lose on points there, though, unless I can kill this friggin' destroyer. Or he can kill the destroyer. Nice! Nice! No medals, but 60,000 in damage. And 2 kills. So I got the Isuzuguchi. Not really. It's a Japanese battleship. Probably should even try to pronounce some of these names. And the celebs, right? It was this one, I believe. And then that one. I don't always remember by the end of the game. Alright, pretty good first game. Britnage did pretty good. And I think I might just stick with this. Alright, let's just take a moment here, get a drink. Oh, microphone was off the entire time. Huh. Yay. Yeah, once I came around the side of the island, I was screwed. There's no point in prolonging it. Yeah, not a fan of this one either. Because I'm not going into B. And there's a carrier in the game. Yippee. Now I can play carrier, because I have all the carriers. But... Alright, so A seems to be a little more open than B. So I might go towards A. See, my destroyer seems to be going that way. Just here to farm damage. Yeah, if you see the outer white ring, I'm not close enough to anything yet to fire at it, so, yeah. Almost. You want to give him a good, nice lead, especially when he's going full throttle over there. And you just compensate. The Slomaha. He turned. That was good. Can't stand that noise. The collision noise. Not helping him behind this mountain. Come on, pedal faster. We have a bay here and there. Getting a beating already. Looks like it's on fire or something because it's It's alright, I'm coming. Yep, Bayhern has taken a beating. Going behind that hill. Alright, so the Mackinson's down. And the Bayhern's down. And all the ships on this end have already died. Although the destroyer's right there. He's heading towards A. I might as well head towards A. That's the New Mexico over there. Yeah, New Mexico's a tier 4 or a tier 5. Might be a tier 4, but I think it's a tier 5. There he is. There's some damage. Thank you for going broadside. Looks like he's turning. I know that Krasny Krim is over here. I don't remember if this thing has torpedoes or not. Yeah, no damage? Come on! What the hell is a freaking cruiser? Yeah, it does. Oh, man. Wow! Holy shit! I thought those things weren't that freaking difficult, but apparently they are. Got any torpedoes left? And I'm dead. Wow. That's because I suck. Did I mention that? Usually the torps in a Russian ship aren't that bad. I got too close. All right. This should be over quick. Only one battleship left. Got 34,000 in damage. I know I said I was going to bail on the game and start another one, but I've got to be close to 100,000 in damage. I wouldn't be able to play this particular ship. I'll have to go to the Russian. Come on, he's broadside. Get him! Oh, don't be shooting HE. That's not going to get him. I mean, I'll set him on fire. That's what you're looking for. Alright. There's no point in watching that demise. Want to leave the battle? Yes. Alright. Take a breather. It shouldn't be too long before they end his life. And there it is. There's my ship. Unless that was a defeat from before, which it probably was. Alright, stand by. So if I could do this mission in AI, I'd be doing it in AI. Plus, I wouldn't broadcast it, but I'd be doing it in AI. Or War Tales. So yeah, don't hardly ever play standard, but it's not that much different than AI. Except AI doesn't hide behind hills, and they don't send you hate mail, because my messages are blocked, so I don't. You can write all you want, it's not going anywhere. I'll never see it. This ship is got smaller guns, but it's heavier than the Bretonage, however you pronounce it. So, might as well try this, right? What do we got to lose? But life itself. The other disadvantage is I've only have 4 damage controls. Usually the Soviet or the German, some of the German ships have limited damage control. And there's about 70 seconds between damage controls. So if you're in a carrier and you flood somebody, if you can come around for another run before they stop flooding, or when they stop flooding, come around for another run, they have 70 seconds to flood before they can. That's the average. And it doesn't matter what tier you're at, the average is 70 seconds. Especially if they pop it right away. And you can tell if they pop it right away, even from a distance, because your points will stop going up. Because you get points as they're flooding. So if they push their damage control, they've stopped the flooding. But if you hit them again, they won't get another damage control for another 70 seconds. So you do that all the time when carriers were carriers and before they nerfed the shit out of them. Oh, my microphone was way over there. Alright, let's try this one. Why not? It's only life, right? Oh, the first game went really good. So I need a less than 25,000 in damage. So maybe this game or 2 more games and I'll have that done. No telling how long this is going to take. But I'll probably just push through the entire thing. Because I don't have anything better to do. Other games are Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which I've Master Prestiged, and Grand Theft Auto 5, which I'm at rank 108.6, I think. Alright. And there's carriers in this game too, isn't that special? They got 2 Californias on their team, so yay, I don't expect much from this. California is a beast. I'm going to start in this direction and then turn the other direction. There seems to be another battleship with me. And I'm going to slow down. It's the Dunkirk. Pronounced Dunkirk. She has all its guns in the front. I don't know. I think that means something. I'm not really sure what it means. In the California. Oh, that was a beatdown. Really? Oh, well, that's not very much fun. Come on, I'm getting any damage off anything. I'm gonna die before I freaking do anything. Oh, I got something. 10,000. Well, like, switch to Bretonage. Come on, where are you? Come on, get those guns around there. He's sitting still. If there's no, like, wake right there but at the bow, he's sitting still. $16. It looks like he's going backwards. They're all grouped together over there. Alright, that worked out not well. Dunkirk's almost dead. So am I. Are you kidding me? Better shot with Brentonage. Brentonage. Alright, come on. Come on, what are you doing with the guns? Oh, I hate when they don't line up. Alright, I think I got my damage. Yep, I got my damage. Oh, that was a waste of time. Oh, and I'm up against the thing here. I'm gonna die soon. Probably by California. Oh. Here it comes. Bam! Oh, is it? Oh, the Dutch destroyer, I mean cruiser over here. Oh, well. That one's done. I think the next one is detecting. Oh, there goes the other battleship. The Tiger. There's an English battleship. It's also an English cruiser named the Tiger, called the Tiger 59. And there's only 2 left here. We should be able to... Don't turn. It's keeping pace with them. You see, this destroyer is smart. You really got to save your smoke for your own defense. Of course, you won't be able to see torpedoes in the water. But blowing smoke between me and my target is not helping me. Oh, he's going to get a couple of torps on him. The far superior team. Well, for Tier 4. There's one division over there. And it's done. We'll check the next thing. I'm pretty sure it's detection. Yep. In the last place. All right. Fighting for last place. I dare anybody to take it from me. Dare you. Ding. 1 crate. And I believe it's also 10 in oil. And I am still the oil king. There is a second place oil person closing in on me, but yeah, all right. So I needed 25 and I got 42. Like I said, I know I'm gonna sink eventually. Alright, so it is detected. I do not have left seek, whatever. Fantastic? Whatever. It's a French destroyer. And I don't think I get that many detection things as a... Well, I guess I did. I got 1 for that one. 1 for that one. See, in the destroyer you can get detected, then pull back, and then move up and get detected again. So hopefully that's what my plan is. And then I'll go through the I got 2 detected for that. That's because I got originally detected, and then when they didn't see me again and I came around the side on the island, they detected me again. And most of them are just ones. So I could take out the battleship and get one. If I don't get two in the destroyer, then I'll probably just revert back to the battleship. Check out my oil. See, the fleet is pretty good. We need 2 members. This is the PlayStation fleet. We also have Bone 2, which is the Xbox fleet. So we have 2 openings. And I am way down here. Because I am in midshipman. $80,000, and then within 2,000 is Big Luca, which is the only person that's pushing close to my count. If you can see, I have only played 2,484 standard games. But I've already beaten the game, so meh. There's almost no point in playing standard, except for this particular mission. And this particular mission is this. For this particular ship, it's only a tier 2, but it's an American ship, and I like American ships. Now, whether it was ever built before, I don't know. I'd have to look it up. That is a big flag. It doesn't even have torpedoes. And the commander I'd use on it wouldn't be able to use all his functions. So, rudder shift time, or engine repair. So like I said, American ship, I want it. I might as well play this. Plus there's, I gotta keep up with the campaign. That's where I'm gonna find my other crates. And then at the end, I'll open up all my containers at the same time. Yay! Alrighty then. So like I said, the torpedoes in this don't go very far, so 4.8 kilometers. I mean, it's a decent ship. I've had good luck with it before in standard. But yeah, it's got several guns. It's got 2 up front and 5 in the back. And I've seen other people play it rather well, and it's got a lot of torpedoes, but they don't go very far. And you got to get in close. I'm not really doing this for damage. It's for detection. Oops. Concealment, 5.4 kilometers. .2 kilometers. 5.7 kilometers. torps on this are 6 and 8.2. I'm gonna give it one of these, which is gonna give me maximum speed, because I probably won't even fire the guns unless I'm in close to something. So you be. Alright. 1 second here, let me get a drink. And hopefully I'll remember to turn the microphone back on. But I figured if I was going to play standard, I might as well record my pain. Alright. Let's see if we can bang this out in 5 games. Depends how many times I get detected. I'm not sure if a carrier in the game will be beneficial or not. They're going to be, they will detect me as well. So maybe each time they come over, I'll get a detection. It didn't really bother me in the other games. So let's find out. So if you don't expect too much, you might not be let down. But if I get killed, I'm just going to jump into another one. I don't want this to take. I don't want to be here till 3 a.m. doing this. Although I might be. Two destroyers. No carriers. Yay. So I'm going to go towards B, but I'm probably going to go around that island there. Or I might go towards that way and then go around, if you look at the mini-map. So I'm detected over here, and then get detected on that side. Because there's a destroyer already on that side, I'll cover this side. There are 5 battleships. And I need 20 detections, so I was thinking that I needed 10, but no, I need 20. And I don't have smoke. What do they say those torpedoes? The torpedoes are 8.2 kilometers. Oh, there's one detection. Where is he? Oh, there's 2 detections. Really don't need that noise. Alright, they see everybody, so... The idea is to get undetected and then to redetected. Oh, there's another detection. Where's the... Oh, shit! Yeah. Come on, get me out of there. So what did I get? 3 detections? No, I got 5. Is that 5? I can't really see it. It's white on white over there. No torp hits. I know one destroyer's over here, and the other one's probably near that smoke. So, you know, just might as well throw these things out there. Oh, there he is over there. I'm spotted. That doesn't mean I get detected. Oh, there's another detection. And no, he was too far out to... Ruh-roh. Six detections. I don't think if I give myself away, it it counts as a detection. I'm going to try to go up right here in front of me where my guns are pointing. Is he backing up? Oh, he's going the other direction. Julio Caesar over there is about to burn down. Renown should be able to take out that Julio Caesar. I was hoping for a fire on that. Yeah. Well, the torps would have hit him anyways. I don't know why he switched over to armor piercing. Will you shut the F up? Can't stand that noise. I mentioned that? Will you shut up? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm toast. Come on, go backwards. No, wrong way. Will you shut up? Seven detections. Shut it. Shut it. I'm not going to hit the island. Not this time. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Come on. Bam. All right, that means we got to turn around and take B. And that's how it's barely done. Shut up. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take it and be on the other side of this island over here. Alright, so my battleship's coming back. It's going to help me take this cap. I see torpedoes way over there, so that's probably the destroyer way over there. And we are heading points. With seconds to go. So I got 7 detects in that game. A lot more than I thought it would. Good job, Ismail. No medals, but 3 kills. I'm good with that. Seven out of 10? I thought I needed 20. Huh. I thought, well, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna complain, because I could clean this up in 2 games. I'll take the Jaguar out again. Nice. The other one was 6. So, yeah, 10 ain't bad. I didn't know I'd get 7 on the first one, but works for me. And it is 2,300 hours. Which in civilian terms is 11 o'clock. Because we're in daylight savings times, which is allegedly supposed to be eliminated soon. So, I'm sure somebody will cry about that too. Alright, one more game for this one. And then we're switching it up to Tier 5 to Tier 6. And I can't play California. I have to play a British ship. Either the Jervis or a British battleship. And that's damage. Damage again. All for a Tier 2 cruiser. That I probably won't use. But, you know, it's something. I haven't made it a video in a long time, so might as well throw some content at YouTube. Not that I have enough subscribers to make any money off of it, but meh. Because subscribing on YouTube is nothing. You just push the button. You don't necessarily have to go back and watch videos of what they make. I mean, I have a lot of subscribers to people that, you know, they come on and they ask, like in our groups and stuff, come on, support the channel, give me a sub. I go, hey, go ahead. I'll try to watch your videos. I usually just end up watching Fat Guy Gaming for this, or Spartan Elite 23, I think it is. Because he plays a lot of other games too. He plays trucking games and farming games, and I watch those and I like those. Just, it's part of the support. You like the video, even if you don't have time to watch a video, as long as you like that video and subscribe to that channel, that's a support. I mean, it's nice to give them watch hours and watch what they're doing, but it's not necessarily necessary. But I do like his trucking games and farming games. Very passive. When Spartan plays World of Warships, he is screaming and swearing and at the other ships that aren't doing their job or whatever. So, yeah. So, previous game, good one. 3 kills. Not that I'm pushing for kills, but that was definitely doing my part, except and not just getting detection medals. Well, ribbons. Detection ribbons. So I should be able to clean this up in this next game, hopefully. And we might as well take out Jaguar again. So even if you can't watch me, sub it and like it. It helps. I mean, again, I don't have enough subscribers to make a ton of cash or anything. I don't think I make any cash. I think I owe them money for tolerating my lack of content. Alright, so we have 4 destroyers on either side, carriers, and 2 battleships on either side, and 2 cruisers. So I'm going to go way out to the border, practically. I don't have smoke, once again. They usually come from right over here. At least they do in AI. So I'm going to go over here. Dun, 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 dun. Give me 3 detects before they kill me. Will be helpful. I do have a destroyer over here, so it looks like he's going to be going straight into A, and I will try to outflank things. And this battleship back here Arizona. Oh, I got to detect. And another one. Uh-oh. Kamikaze? No! He's got a shitload of torpedoes. Nice. Did I get my 3? Yeah, I got my 3 detection medals. Land is almost dead. Oh, over here by himself. Now, what I can do with this New York is I have like a 5.7 something or 5 point something detection thing. I can get pretty close, and my torpedoes are 8. So him being off here by himself, although they got 2 destroyers left. I know one went that way, the Muette or something. And the other destroyer is on its way over here as well. I'm going to turn right. He seems to be just going straight. Drop some torpedoes in his path. Get him on fire. Did hit him with torpedoes. Yikes. The hell is that shooting at me? Well, that's not good. Oops. Oh well. I contributed to the New York's demise. I should get an assist for that. Once they kill it. And we're gonna lose. There it is. Ding. Now Devonshire is probably gonna bite it. Our destroyer, the other destroyer, is a lot better than me. Yeah, they might just meet here. They might just meet. Nice shot, Masuki. Oh, too late. But you would have got him. Either way. 3 against 3. Carrier's dead. Our other more capable destroyer is taking A. It's the last hurrah for that, and it's probably going to try to take out the carrier because the carrier is low. Although a carrier has a lot of AA to throw up at these things. Might have him, he might have him. No, he might just weasel out of this. And he does. Nice move. Way to be aware. Now, see, they can project some more power. The Ryujo. So I got my 3 detects, like I said, and I killed the kamikaze. Put at least 1 torpedo into the New York. Now, I wouldn't be able to see this destroyer unless one of my people sees this destroyer. So you can't, like, call out where everything is. I can't mark them on the map. This destroyer over here is probably going to run over and take the cap because they're smart. We are up in points. This guy's over here, and I know their destroyer is over here somewhere. So that would be the best bet for this destroyer. Matsuki's a good is a good destroyer. Oh well, that one turned around. Interesting. Oh, nice hit. So another hit on him and he's done. Oh, another nice hit. Come on. There you go. Good job. Good job. So you should probably take... Personally, I would take the cap and then go after the battleship. Because the cap line's right here. No, he's not going to take the cap. Okay. Let's watch them torpedoes. In fact... It's going to be a joint effort between this destroyer, that cruiser, and they should probably throw out some torps and throw them out ahead of them, but it looks like it's going to be a beatdown. And the carrier. The carrier can still project force, even if it's damaged. Go on, catch him on fire. Nice! Ding, ding, ding. And the carrier beat me in points. Yeah. But I got the kamikaze, and he's in last place. Oh, Leander died too? Wow. Leander took first place with 4 kills. Nice. Yeah, cruisers are funny. You want them to push up, excuse me, and then you don't want them to push up. Because a cruiser could get taken out really quick by a battleship. So they tend to hide or stay back a little. But it was Mitsuki here. The Vexillator. It went above and beyond. Despite no medals.
Now, had the Leander stayed alive and killed the Andrea Doria, it would have got the Kraken. Unleash the Kraken. Alright. One more container. Now we're going to move up to the King George and the... There are other tier 6 ones. I think it's the Collingsworth is there. The Nelson is there. And I think the Hood is there as well. But I'm probably just going to stick with the Duke of York and the King George. Ding. Alright, let's set that up first. I think it's this one. So I do have quite a selection between 5 and 6, but I might as well take 6. I don't know. I have Warspite. Warspite's a good ship. It was a good ship in the real life. It went from, I believe it went from World War I and World War II. And it may have even survived. Not positive. I know more U.S. Navy history than I do Royal Navy history. So that's the Duke of York. It's got 4-gun turret plus that, so that's 6, and another 4 on the back, that's 10. .356 guns, which are 14-inch. And the King George is the same because the Duke is a King George class ship. So it's the Nelson, the Resistance, the Rook. How's the Rook got for? Rook has 3 guns there, so 9 guns. I'm just going to go over all the calibers just to satisfy myself. Let's get 381 guns, which are bigger than a 14-inch, probably a 15, because the 406 millimeter is 16. So this Rook, Resistance. Also 381s, but only 6 guns. Nelson has 16-inch guns. I believe it has 9, and they're all up front. I believe they made 2 of these. And the other one is the HMS Rodney, which threw 16-inch projectiles into the Bismarck to help end it. Now the Hood's got smaller guns. It's an older battleship, which was unfortunate. Oh, it's got 381s. It's not bad. And it's got 8 381s. Collingwood. All the guns are up front, and there's only 6 of them. But they're 419s, which is higher than a 16. Renown. Did I already go this one? Probably. Let's get 6 guns. Queen Elizabeth, Tier 5. It's got 8 guns.
Also 381s.
So maybe one of those other ships was also a Queen Elizabeth. And then the Duke, and then Warspite. Warspite has 381s. So they mostly have 381s, and then the one I want is it's got the 356s. Yep. But it has 10 guns. So I don't know, maybe I'll jump around, but that's what I've got to work with. And I believe the European Union there doesn't have any battleships. They're only smaller ships. But I need damage. Alright, I'm just going to run back and check my thing again because I don't have any memory. 125 on Jervis, or 150 in damage. I've used Duke of York quite a bit. It's my like tier 6. When I do premium supplies and I do them in AI, I use Duke of York. Or the Tiger. Tiger 59. Because you just gotta play, you don't really have to... You throw in a little damage and you're good. Anything above that is better for the AI team, but, you know, it's not necessary. You only have to win the match, and usually we win every AI game. I've only lost a few AI games. When they leave you alone and there's like 5 other AI ships, they come after you. Alright, let me take a short break here for a drink and whatnot. I was just checking the size of the ship, the weight, the HP, and it's about the same as Queenie. So this is just like the first one. I gotta get damage. This might be a 6-hour video game. And look at on the other side, the Yale, New Jersey, the Iowa, the Atlantico. Yeah, we're screwed. I'll do my best, I guess.
My guns are already facing the wrong way. Good sonar. There are only 2 destroyers on either team. Spotted is probably the carrier. Nobody's close enough for me to shoot at yet. Down here we have... what's that, an Amalfi? Can't really see it against the light. And the Vladivostok. Vladivostok's a big one. It's got 16-inch guns. Our destroyer is headed into A. And they're taking C. Or trying to take C. And there's torpedoes heading this way, so I'm going to have to turn. Oh, they're not going to make it. That's throwing quite a bit out there. Holy moly. There's got to be another destroyer over there or something. Although they're not making it very far. Yeah. We're gonna get another shot on Iowa, and hopefully it doesn't get a shot on me. Because it's got 16-inch guns. Unless it turns around. And it doesn't look like it's going to. Nice! It's got more torps heading for it. The Amalfi might be taking it out. Colorado has 16-inch guns. believe the Atlantico has 15-inch guns. I believe that was supposed to have the British 15s and the Americans supposed to be the secondaries. That's what it says someplace. He's not shooting at me, as far as I know, unless those are his secondaries. Yeah. Incapacitated one of his guns. Come on, baby. Before I have to turn around. Just sit. No, he's moving forward. There's another battleship with me. North Carolina. Spin those guns the other way. Yeah. Beep. The North Carolina has 16-inch guns. Now my secondaries on the Atlantico go to 12.4, and that's enough right there, but doesn't mean everybody has the same thing as I got. Something over there throwing torpedoes out. Another incapacitation. There's something over there in the smoke. I still haven't seen Ale, New Jersey, although it might have been sunk already. I believe it did. Yep, because it's just a destroyer and a cruiser, and it's only me and the carrier left. Oh, that's good. And their carrier. I don't get any damage for shooting down planes. You would think if I'm shooting down a plane, I'd get damage. Well, shooting at me. I don't expect to win. Ooh, those torpedoes are coming in quick. Oops. Did I do that? Oops. Yeah, there goes torpedoes over there. Not much I can do about it. I got a medal. Ooh, close quarters, really? Didn't even see the thing. Oh, that's not good. Oh, but they might get me. They might flood me, and I have 45 seconds on the thing, so I'm dead on this. So they're gonna get a medal for. Oh no, they didn't. Oh, the carrier got a Kraken. Nice. So I ended up with 2 medals. 45,000 damage. Now it's carrier versus carrier. Two kills. Because I took out that destroyer with my secondaries. Didn't even see the thing. Blub, 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 blub. Still not a bad game. 45,000 in damage. Close quarters, and I think that's a dev strike. Because that thing we had a lot of health left. I did not expect that. That is a British carrier. I don't know where the other carrier is, so I can't check its health until it's seen by this ship. Oof. Yeah. Good try. Oh, yeah. Look at it. It's got way more health than the... But it is sitting still. Usually you don't get a chance to make a second run. Oh well. 2 kills. 2 medals. The carrier takes the Kraken. The possible. I have the possible. I have every carrier. They just haven't been much fun to play since they nerfed them. Limited flight time. I used to have so much fun with the Ark Royal with no limited flight time. As long as I'd survive the onslaught of the AA, I could come back and hit them again and again. And my favorite game was to hit them, like I said before. You hit them, set them on fire, and as soon as they put it out, you set them on fire again. And the flight time gets better as you push up through the ranks, but... Alright, so there you go. 45,000. And I don't even know what that... I've never even heard of this name of the ship, this La Perla Azul. No clue what that is, other than a cruiser that got whooped. Kodak moment. What's Nelson get for HP? 59. That's got big 16-inch guns. All up front. Nelson! And not Nelson from The Simpsons. I believe it was probably named after Horatio. I think his name is Horatio Nelson. I'm not positive. I am not positive. I know he was probably a famous admiral or something in the British Royal Navy. But, yeah. Don't know British as much as I know U.S. In fact, I had thought that the USS Massachusetts fired the first 16-inch guns of the war, and then was the last ship to fire the 16-inch guns of the war. There was definitely the last, and it was definitely the first, but only for the Americans. It was in, I believe, 40 or 41 when they sunk the Bismarck, and it was the Rodney that fired 16-inch shells or projectiles. People go either way. Sometimes this game calls them projectiles. Sometimes this game calls them shells. I call them projectiles because in American ships, in each barbette, which is the housing underneath the turret, it has a projectile handling room, a projectile inner ring, and a projectile hoist. And that's my understanding. I've seen diagrams of Japanese ships, and they called them shells. So it varies, but I prefer projectiles. It's like a bullet. It's a projectile. They don't call bullets shells. The only shell in a bullet is the casing. And most of the big guns are bag guns, which is a bag of gunpowder. Like in the Iowa class, the Massachusetts class, I mean the South Dakota class. It is 6 bags of powder shoved in behind the projectile. And then it's fired. And then repeat the process. It's a pretty efficient process of sending them up on the elevator from the ground floor inside the barbette, and then they send the projectile up on a different hoist, and then they meet at the top and get shot out of the gun. Alright, so we're going to take out Nelson. Again, we're after damage, so 16-inch guns. Boom, boom, boom. I think it's raining. Alright, I am on C. So I'm going to try to head out towards that island over there.
and turn back in towards sea. So all my guns are facing forward anyways. Hope I don't get broadsided. Or alright, there's no carriers in the game, so yay for us. 2 destroyers on either side. 5 battleships on either side. Their battleships are all 5s except for 2 6s, so that's not bad. I'm not facing any 7s. We have a Gneisenau, a New Mexico, a Normandy, and a Fuso. And me. Nelson. Haha. And you are the Fuso. The Fuso was a Japanese battleship. Died at the Battle of the Sergio Straits. Oh, you're gonna go broadside? I got 1 shot on him, or 2 shots. New Mexico's over there as well. That was a decent hit. King George stopped. Also take another shot at that. Another 10,000 in damage. New Mexico hit me. Of course, it stopped as well. And this island's here, so I can't turn. No hits? Are you serious? Uh-oh. That destroyer's over here. That's not good. I'm gonna have to go around this island and out the other side. We've taken C, and that's why I'm in front of, so I might as well go this way. Two hits, 30,000 damage. And it stopped again. No, maybe yes, maybe no. What's that? Is that the New Mexico? No, that's the Fuso. Fuso's gonna stick his face out there. Not quite enough over there to get that freaking thing in my sights. And they're taking C. Now I can. Come on, baby.
Yeah, probably on the other side of that hill there, or mountain, whatever the hell it is. Oh, I hit him again. 38,000 damage. Ruh-roh. Turn, baby, turn. I'm gonna get hit by at least one of these. Miss me. The Yukikaze. That has got some nasty torpedoes. Oh, come on! Yeah. 50,000. Took out a gun. Nice work. Something way over there. The Nagato. And then New Mexico is hiding behind that island. King George. I just don't want to get behind this island here before I get a chance to blast at New Mexico. Come on, baby. Oh, he's going the other way. He's gonna come out over here. Maybe. Nice, 75 in damage. And there's a Belfast over there. Not doing much. Well, I didn't hit the Belfast. I don't know where that Nagato went. I'm going to try to get to this thing here, or to the other side, and then turn around and go back the other way. Yeah. There he is. You look at the bow to see if he's moving. He does not appear to be moving. Well, he took me more damage. I gotta turn around here soon. Because Nagano's right here. I gotta wait until he fires before I can turn around. Oh, that was not nice. Come on! Kill steal! Oh, that's not good. $96,000 in damage. Time is running out. King George is over there. Nope, won't get another shut off. You are the last hope. Ding. Oh, I got something. I got a medal. I think. I did. I think that's Dreadnought. I think it's Dreadnought. Because I think the other one there, the one that looks like it, not fireproof. What is the name of that other metal? Confederate. Confederate has like two arrows coming up, two red arrows on either side of the ship. So I think that is Dreadnought. No, I definitely stole that kill, the Gato kill. Well, I mean, well, we were both throwing at it. I certainly could have waited until the other ship threw another shot at it, but what's the point in that, right? The Normandy. I think that was the only other battleship alive. And missed it by that much. So I need less than 8,000 damage. And that one will be done. I will be done. Although I might stop after this one and then take it up tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's Sunday, right? I believe so. So let me finish this one off. I'll take out something like the hood or something. Finish this off. And then stop the broadcast and take it up again tomorrow. It is 12 after midnight. Sunday, April 13th. Gotta recycle them when you can. The HMS Hood. So when this got hit by the Bismarck, it got hit right about there where the second turret back is, right by that little shield that's there, and it was I don't know if it was a lucky shot, but it pierced the deck and got into the powder, and unfortunately the ship blew up. I think only 3 people survived. It was like the pride of the Royal Navy, and they were not happy that it got sunk. Not happy at all. I will avenge you. They avenged it after they took out the Bismarck. Early in the war, so. And the Tirpitz didn't do much, it just hung out in Norway, I believe it was. Which was the sister ship to Bismarck.
Alright, Hood. All I need is 8,000 damage. And I will take up this task tomorrow. Because you can really burn yourself out. And you lose too many games in a row. You lose like... I wouldn't lose 10 in a row before I take a giant break. Normally. I normally don't play standard, but... it requires it, so... And then I'll save the crates and open them tomorrow. And I hope to get all regular cards and no duplicates. Because altogether, I don't think I'm going to be getting a whole lot in the... oh, yay. Not a fan of the open battle scene here. So I'm going to turn around to the left here. And it looks like I chose fast on the second or third thing here, and not necessarily the... No, what are you doing, dude? You're gonna wait until I get in front of you before you pull out? Yeah, thanks. Jackass. Well, yeah. I was waiting. If you took off first, I wouldn't have... I didn't even hit the thing? Oh, I hit it once. Yeah. It's got pretty good reload. And I've got half the damage I need. Alright, we're going to spin these guns to the other side. And there are carriers in the game. And I missed the King George. Now he's sitting still. And I got my damage. Yeah. You see him. Thanks.
Oh, he is moving too fast. Couple of hits on the King George. A lot of people ignore rudder shift, but rudder shift will just definitely help you out. Alright, spinning around the other way, so I might as well look the other way to get my guns over there. It is capture the base. Yeah. I can't reach it. Can't reach it. Come on, baby. Ooh, good hits. On me. I mean, for hitting me. Come on. That's it. Go straight for me. Go straight. He's worried about the torpedoes. I might be able to get him with that. What? Oh, that's wrong. Come on, before he gets out of range. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I am dead. Ding! Ah, well. I got my damage. I'm good. Maybe the carrier will get this. Nice! Nice hit. See that A going up? Nice hit again. And then he disappears because nobody on my team is spotting him at the moment. Yukikaze has, like I said, has really nasty torpedoes. Each torpedo is like a 22,000 hit point torpedo. There was no way I was going to survive that. No way. If I'd thrown Sewn up earlier, maybe I would have been able to get away from it, but no. Really? Is that the idea? You got to take the base? Oh, well. My bad. We gotta take it at least maybe 2. No. Ooh, look at that. Threaded that needle. This thing has barely anything left on it. One hit, and it's done. Ooh, took a couple of torps from the other destroyer, which has a little meat left on it, the Fubuki. It's not going to get hit by these. You can tell that the ship is moving too fast for it. Although Fubuki does have a good reload on their torpedoes. Ooh, that's not good. These torps might make it? I don't know. I don't know how good the Tashkent's... No? I guess not. So I guess this is going to be part 1. I only needed 8,000. Second to last place. Then we'll go over the ships that we're going to use for Allied Heroes number 4. Did I get upset? Did I cry? No. It is what it is. Okay, so the next time out, I need fires. Now, whether I try to take a cruiser out, I could do that. We have London, Devonshire, Exeter, Leander, Fiji, Boritas, which was the one of the ships from the Enterprise was the campaign ship then. Star Trek. It was like a Star Trek collaboration. So this isn't bad. It's got 12 guns. The torpedoes. 8 kilometers. And because it's fires, I wouldn't take out Tiger, because Tiger only has, see? Tiger looks like a tiger. Tiger only has, AP. So we're going to be not a whole lot of fires on that. And this particular commander does well with torpedoes. In reload. My 2 reload dudes. My 16-4 Min Belly and my 16-3 Ding Ruchang. So reload is 2.6 seconds. Oh, that's Tiger. Right. Alright, Boritas. It's the same commander. 6.5 seconds. That ain't fantastic. But it's got 12 guns. In a cruiser, I like to keep moving. I don't necessarily hide behind things. And I would be firing HE.
Concealment is 10 kilometers. And my range is 13.9. But I can ring that up over 14 if I use the consumable. Oops. 31.4. And then Fiji. Also has 9. I think the Bortus and the Fiji are the same class. Eight kilometers out of the torpedoes. $10 on the concealment. 6.5 on the, yeah, it's pretty much it's probably the same ship. $31.4. $31.4. Yeah, it's probably a Fiji. So I could jump back between the two of those, and I believe it's fires that I need. I need only to set them. I don't need them to like get damage from them. That's later. 6.5. Surrey. Has 8 guns. 35.3. Oof, look at that firing reload. 10.2? What do I get on there for a commander? It's the same girl, the same as Erlane. That's out. So these two are the promising ones. Leander is not a bad ship. It's at 9.8 on the torpedoes. 4x2, which is 8, and 7.5 on the reload. Exeter, which is a famous cruiser. Now it's only got 6 guns. And I'm running Fraser on it. 8 kilometers. 10.1 reload. You get the same dudes? Yep, the same 2 for reload. I'm gonna put in Azure Lane, we'll change that. .8, meh. But it's only got 3x2, so it's only got 6 guns. So Exeter was in the Battle of the River Platte, or Plate, down in South America. It helped destroy the Graspe, which is a German, they call it a pocket battleship, but it's a German cruiser. It's got like 12-inch guns. The British didn't sink it. It sank itself. It's called a scuttling. They couldn't refuel in the port they were at. I think it was in Uruguay. And they couldn't refuel it. The fuel that they had brought with them, it was like a bulk fuel that they had to refine before they could use it. And their refining equipment got destroyed in a battle, so there was no way they were going to be able to escape. And to prevent the British from capturing it, the commander of the Graspe decided to sink it themselves. Took everybody off the ship, put them all in life rafts, and said, "We're sinking it, goodbye." And that's what happened. They sank it. And it had this big giant eagle clutching the SWAT sticker symbol on the front of the back. I think it probably was the back, and it got salvaged. They brought it up, but instead of it going to like a German museum or something like that, they ended up. I believe they ended up melting it down. It was, I think it might have been bronze or silver or something. So that was Exeter. Devonshire has 8 guns. I got Truitt on here because he had increased the torpedoes. 9.8. But I don't think he did much for 14 seconds on the reload, yeah. I don't think I've been dropped that. Oops, wrong one. Gotta make sure I don't push the wrong button. Not that I'm gonna take it. 8 kilometers and 11.4 seconds. And then London. London also has 8 guns. It might be a Devonshire class. Maybe, I don't know. London, let's see, it's got Fraser. No, 12.2 seconds. So my best bet here is Fiji and Boreas, both being the same class. With a reload of 6.5 seconds. And I just have to start fires. Oh, excuse me. Now I can take out the Blizz, I have that Blizzard wiki, but, and that's, how many fires? That's 10. Yeah, this is a 20. That's what I was thinking of earlier with the detected. But the Blizzard wiki don't. I'm just going to drop this in AI just in case I start a game that I don't really want to start. As 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guns. Maybe. Maybe. What is your reload? Alright, your torps go out to 9.5. It is a destroyer. I do have smoke. And the reload is 5.5 seconds. Meh. 120 millimeters. That's a little less than a 5-inch. Or might be the low end of a 5-inch. Because 127 is a 5, at least in the American chips. So maybe we can take this out. Take it out to a certain point, pop smoke. And then set something on fire. And it's got to be that one. I have other destroyers at that tier, but especially these. But with Swirsky, then I have Eric Bay. He's about destroyer detectability. This guy's about destroyer detectability, and then Swirsky does C detectability range. So let's find out what your detectability is. It is 100, which is 5 kilometers. As long as I don't fire the main guns until I'm ready, I might just take this out. Because like I said, I only need to start the fires. I don't need to have them do much. So it's between the 2 Fijis and this. And I might take this. '69 knot torpedo speed. And I have smoke. So if I get out to a certain point and then pop smoke, I can fire from smoke. Because in AI, if you're in smoke, AI sees right through smoke. Smoke is absolutely useless in AI. I've been in smoke before, in AI, and AI just sees right through it. It's absolutely pointless. Alright, so we're probably going to take that out. And that'll be sometime tomorrow, either tomorrow morning or tomorrow night or afternoon. Cool. Cool beans. Got 6 torpedoes. And it is flying the... I don't know what the other flag is. It might be Polish. I'm not... Because I believe the Polish flag is white and red. And the Ukrainian flag. Usually most of my European ships have the Ukrainian flag as well. That'll give me maximum range. So 5.5 seconds. This is it's a build for concealment, so it's not a build for reload. But 5 kilometers is pretty damn close. Oops. Especially with the torpedoes going 9.5. So I think that is probably the way to go. But that is tomorrow. Oh, it is tomorrow, actually. Later on today, we'll be taking that out. Stop me some fires. And then this one, we're going back to damage. And it's definitely going to be it's an American, or I think it's Commonwealth is the other ship. Maybe. I can't really tell. It's too small. And it's 200,000 in damage. And then the last one is damage by fire. I have Summoner as well, because it's an American ship.
So I could take Sumner. It's got a really good reload.
And I can use Murdoff. Murdoff has a special thing there where it's got 100%. You can't incapacitate the guns or the torpedoes. But I don't play much Tier 8 or any Tier 8 in Standard. I don't think I've ever played Tier 8 in Standard. So, 1 second. Let's go back and look at Sumner. I think it's the only American that I have. Yep. Murdoff. So Murdoff has this, and Murdoff is 16.4, so it's a full risk of main battery being incapacitated. It can be destroyed. It just can't be incapacitated, which means you can't temporarily not have them. It's either you do have them or you don't have them. Oops. And then the other one is risk of torpedo launchers being incapacitated. And then that's main battery reload. Although I could probably change out my inspirations. Incoming damage. Thought I heard a noise. And if there's a better main battery, and the Sumner has 4 5-inch guns, and my reload is 2.5 seconds. 12K on the torpedoes. 6.4 on my concealment. I might try that. Or I could take out, I have, .1 seconds. And those are my options. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so we'll take it up tomorrow. Or, sorry, not tomorrow. Later today. Keep forgetting it's Sunday. Start me some fires. And it's only 10 fires. So. So we're going to end it there. It's been an interesting night. Let's see. Not a whole lot of... Yeah, one. So how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 games. 3 wins. 6 losses. And I got a couple of medals. I don't have a whole lot of medals because I don't play a whole lot of standard. Got most of these in arcade. So I get that. Dreadnought. There you go, on the Nelsons. And then Duke of York, at close quarters. And then Duke of York, devastating strike. You don't get first blood by backing up. And I think my greatest achievement is probably getting a Kraken on 3 different ships in arcade. Because there are only 5 enemies. And you need 5 kills. I think I got one on the Nassau, the Agincourt, and then the Nevada. Although it might have been 4 Krakens, I'm not sure. I think it was another ship buried in there somewhere. The Rio de Janeiro, I think I got. Which is the Agincourt. The Rio de Janeiro was a Brazilian ship in like World War I or something. And then by the time 2 came around, or by the time something like that, the British bought it back and they renamed it the Agincourt. It's got no AA. So that's my AI, my arcade, my standard. See that? 4 of my top ships are carriers. Because I've played more carriers than any other ship in standard. And I'm still maintaining the kill ratio of 1.42. And then Wartails. 11 battles in Nevada. Went 10-1. And that was the previous night. And that's just AI ships that you're battling against. But 11 games, 62 kills. In 1 game I got 12. Alright, I think we're done. We will take it up tomorrow, or later today, which I will get 6 crates. 1, 2, 3, and then the 3 to finish the mission. And then it's just a matter of picking the other ones up from the campaign. And hopefully we will secure the Erie. Good? Everybody good? I'm good. Alright. Let's start the deprocessing here of the live stream. Okay, so at this time, I like to end my broadcast with, may you have fair winds and following seas.